Hey guys, how are you doing? So here's my 1911 Metro Arms. It's the American Classic 2. So last time I talked to you guys about it, I was gonna get new grips and got the new magazine. And I've got this little piece over here, the extended recoil, I guess, rod with the plug. Before I go into that, just want to do a little review about the grips. These are actually just Target grips. I do like this finish on it. It's a glossy finish with this black stain. Really nice to hold. I went shooting with it too a couple days ago, and it's just an amazing grip on it. It does make the gun a lot more bulkier. You can kind of see at the bottom it's a much bigger grip than the usual one. I wouldn't recommend it for like concealed carrying just because the gun's a lot more bulkier. But for target practice or for shooting at the range, definitely something that is worth having, in my opinion. But it's a nice grip. And here's the Kimber magazine that I have. It's actually works flawlessly. Didn't have a single jam, and probably put 250 rounds through this gun this weekend. So well, I'm liking them so far. I had 3 magazines, so it was a lot more fun shooting than shooting more and reloading less. But that's that. And even with these grips on, put the magazine in here, and it's nice and flush, not like the stock one that came with the gun. So I do like that. The only thing is the grip is kind of, or the mag release is kind of hidden back here behind the handle grip, if you can see that. So it's kind of hard to release it with the right hand, so you have to do it with the left. So you can't really reach around here and unclip it. You kind of have to do it with the other hand and pop it out. That's one of the things. I also checked this gun, it's clean, nothing in there. So that's one thing. So here's the rod. It came in the mail today. Took a couple of days to come in. It was like 4 or 5 days actually. It's American National Firearms. Don't know too much about them, but I guess should work. Let's open this thing up. So the kit comes with 2 pieces, the rod and then the little, I guess, guide or plug. This one has a hole in it so that the rod can slide through it when it recoils. But let's take it apart and see if we can exchange that. That's the original plug, spring. Let's pull this guy out. So I got the gun apart. I'll put this aside. Got to mention that I did have to cut the grip just a little bit, because these are actually for a Colt 911 or 1911, and it doesn't fit the same way as it should. So this one I had to grind up and make fit. You can see that in here. I did burn it a little bit so that it's black and you can't really see it once it's all put together. But besides that, I mean, everything else fit. All the holes lined up and looks perfect. It does cover up my serial number on this side, but it's not something I'm afraid of at this time. So let's see. Here's the original one that I had, and it actually looks like this one is a little bit more wider than the one that came in, just very slightly. And the top piece is a little bit more, pops out a little bit more. This was more flush, but the grooves or the cut looks exactly the same, and the width looks the same. I can't really test it on that. Yeah, so it's pretty tight here. You can kind of see that it goes in there with a little bit of wobble. This one has also a little bit of wobble, so they're pretty much the same exact thickness. I'll put this one aside, and let's see what we got here. these two guys, I guess. It's plugs. So the original one has this little covered up piece, and this one's just open for the rod to come out. Besides it being shorter, not much of a difference. This one is a little bit more heavier. Alright, let's see if we can put it all back together now. I'm wondering maybe this one's a little bit bigger just so it doesn't shaking here. Yeah, so here you can see that it comes in, has very little wobble room. What this one's going to have actually a little bit more wobble room. Okay, so it does have a little bit more wobble to it, but that's okay. Now let's see if I can put this back together. This is kind of the tricky part. I don't know how the rest of the 1911s are, but this one has a little pin that you can't really push down with anything but something sharp. So I got my knife right here. So it just pops right in there. And that should lock that in place. Slide it back over. And that looks good. Now put the spring back in here. So it does feel like there's more tension on this than on the other one. It's actually a little bit harder to push inside. So that fits. Now there's full length rod. So there's not too much, yeah, you can't really hear anything shattering inside or anything. So I guess that should be pretty much the installation. Hopefully that will make it more accurate, and I didn't just waste 20 bucks on nothing. I think it was 20 bucks. I gotta double check how much it was, but I don't remember being too expensive. But that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks a lot for watching.